Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to game number 2 in this best of 3 series between EGIdrA, the blue Zerg, and DuckloadRa, the red Protoss. This is from the group stages of the IEM World Championship tournament, and basically the IEM stands for Intel Extreme Masters. And this is a really high level tournament with a lot of prestige and a fairly large prize pool. Not as big as the GSL, but it's still great to win this tournament. And this is a best of 3 series, and we can see IdrA winning the first game pretty convincingly with a lot of roaches and hydras. Nice mix there. And winning against DuckloadRa is never an easy thing to do, considered he's actually ranked 8th on the European server as for now. But IdrA not too shabby player himself. He's ranked 88th on the Korean server, and with the Korean server being the most competitive one, that is definitely a great achievement actually. But yeah, IdrA, known for his heavy macro style of play, this map is definitely going to favor him, and the map's going to be Shakuras Plateau, which is actually going to be removed when the new map pool comes out. I'm really sorry about that actually, because I like this map. It's we've seen a lot of great macro games and also fast games on Shakuras Plateau, so for Blizzard to remove that from the map pool, that just makes me sad. But maybe I'm wrong, because they're going to replace this map with 4 additional maps, but so they're going to remove 5 maps from the old map pool. I think it's Steps of War, Jungle Basin, Blistering Sands, Lost Temple, and this map. So those 5 maps is going to be replaced with 4 new maps, which I don't know too much about yet. I don't think they're released or anything like that. But let's see. I'm super excited about that actually. A new map pool is always exciting. Yeah, I don't really know what to say there. But not too much is happening right now. Just DuckloadRa getting out his first sellout and not opting to wall in actually. Probably going to make a wall in right here, and as I said it, he just put a pylon down here, so. But notice how he placed the pylon. He's going to wall in with a pylon and probably a forge and a gateway or something like that, because he has his cybernetics up here. So a wall in with a pylon is against Zerg. That is that could be dangerous actually if the Zerg player decides to go Banelings, because the pylon only has 400 life if you include HP and the shield. So definitely vulnerable to a Baneling bust if it's going to make a wall in right here. But wall in is always nice because you can get the fast expand that way. 2 Shoguns going to scout here for IdrA. IdrA realizing exactly what DuckloadRa is going to do. So he knows that DuckloadRa wants to take this game into a macro heavy game, and that is exactly what this map is for. You can see each player has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 expansions. 7 bases each to mine from if you split the map in half. So and IdrA is actually really strong, and he's known for his great macro play, so this is going to favor IdrA, I think. And a macroing Zerg is not an easy task to stop for any race basically, because they can get maxed out so quickly, and they can just replace that army so quickly as well if they have that spawn larva going. But his scouting probe moving out here, probably going to be picked off by those feelings. No, he barely survives with 5 HP, so good controller from DuckloadRa, not losing any probes. It's not a big deal, but it's if you get to choose between losing a probe and not losing a probe, I think you choose not losing a probe, so yeah. DuckloadRa's warp gate technology just finishing and going that standard 3 gate into expansion build, which he's so known for doing, and just playing so great with that build, and actually going to make a complete wall-in with that pylon. Maybe you can fit some units in here or here, I'm not sure actually, but to me this looks pretty tight. Maybe we can fit a unit in here. He's probably thought of that, so it's not a bad player in any means, so I don't... Every building placement is so well thought out in this high level of play, so yeah. But we can see yet again, IdrA is opting to get out his roaches, and yet again, where is it? DuckloadRa is going for a Stargate. So if IdrA gets out any anti-air, those that Stargate will be pretty darn cost effective, but nice force fields here trapping the roaches from attacking in. DuckloadRa picking off some strugglings there, always a good thing to do, and go check up here if IdrA has some expanding going on, but no, he is not, because he's droning up 10 drones producing like... Now, IdrA is feeling so confident with his army right now, and not feeling that DuckloadRa is going to put on any early pressure here, but nice force fields cutting the army in half and letting the sellers hacking away those roaches, but this is going to be enough. I think DuckloadRa will lose this. He definitely has to pull back his units, but maybe not, because he has a seller here as well, and 3 roaches against the 4 gateway units. Okay, so DuckloadRa managed to win this little battle here, but IdrA will probably escape with this roach, or maybe it's not. No, that roach got hacked away at, so yeah, but IdrA has been droning up like crazy, and also securing his 3rd right now, so as I've said before, he's a hard macroing player, and definitely wants to play a macro heavy game. But we can see DuckloadRa is producing Protoss air weapons level 1, so probably going to stick with his air units for a while. You see constantly producing WhiteRa. Has 1 right now and has 1 on the way, but and also got a server out, so that is good for scouting. And right now grabbing his 4th gas, so going to do some high-tech play here, and also got his robotics up and running, so going to go for Colossus here in a moment. Just now producing some Immortals. So going to fund a 3 gate and Colossus and WhiteRa off 2 base. That is that could be and putting down a 2nd robotics bay. What is that all about? I've never seen this before. It must have messed up in the building hotkeys or something. Why would he put down a 2nd robotics bay? I'm not so sure about that actually. That is just a mystery to me. If any of you have any idea why he's putting out a 2nd robotics bay, if it's not a mistake though, you could please tell me in the comments. But just now going to produce these Colossus, and there he realized it, so never mind. He probably misplaced that building, and now going to do his thermal lens upgrade. Meanwhile, we can see IdrA is not macroing up too much with his army. He's just now focusing on his on saturating up his expansion. You can see he's at 60 drones on 3 base, and that you need some more, but he's getting there. But DuckloadRa is at 58 probes on 2 base, and that is a little bit too many. So he needs to expand soon here, I think. Yeah, he definitely needs to expand, especially if it's going to fund both Colossus Tech and WhiteRa. But nice army composition, both mixing in WhiteRa to shoot away at those round units of IdrA, and even an Immortal here to tank some damage. So and now we can see Colossus spawning for DuckloadRa, so going to have a pretty weird and unorthodox mix of units here, but looking to secure this 3rd, shooing away that overlord who was pooping creep all over the place. And while we was at 1,000 minerals, he definitely needed more production facilities. I thought he had too many there for a while on 2 base, but I was wrong again. He should definitely put up a 2nd robotics, or maybe 2 gateways more, because he has so much minerals right now, but he's running low on gas, so but yeah, IdrA wisely going to spawn some corruptors here, because he scouted that Colossus that DuckloadRa had, so not very great in revealing his Colossus so early, but a Zerg player always keeps in mind that if we're going up against Protoss, they will most likely get Colossus. Like 90% of the games includes a Colossus from the Protoss in a PvC, so... But it's also good to have those Corruptors, because if this goes to a late game, he can always upgrade his Spire into a greater Spire once he has that high tech finished. So Broodlords is always a good thing to have. One observer is going to move in here and scout to see what's going on in IdrA's base, and what is he going to see? Not much, because all his buildings are down here. But IdrA's now macroing up a nice army. He's going to move out here again with nice creeps, but always look at the minimap. He almost has creep over the whole side of the whole half side of his map, or whatever. You know what I mean. But DuckloadRa putting up a pylon up here, allowing for quicker reinforcements, and putting up another Stargate. Where is that? There it is. And just now getting his 5 gateways, and also double forge. I really love the double forge, but we can see now IdrA's going to move on in here, and I think these corruptors is too many actually, and we're using the corruption building all over the place. But some nice force fields here going to block the ground armor from attacking, and even 2 cannons set up, and not too many Corruptors remaining. Those WhiteRa is doing a great job at picking up those Corruptors, but the Corruptors are useless anyway now, because all the classes are dead. But this is just too many Hydras for DuckloadRa to handle with just 3 WhiteRas. So Hydras with their high DPS are going to probably win IdrA the game here, because he's macroing so ridiculously, producing a lot of units, and DuckloadRa only has 1 Colossus without the no, he has the thermal lens upgrade, but yes, 3 WhiteRas and 1 Colossus. That is not going to be enough for this. He needs a lot of sentries and stalkers and zealots as well, but just now warping them in. So you see, he's really high in minerals, but he doesn't have time to spend it. So not being at his best play, and IdrA managed to win the second game as well. So winning this best of 3 2-0 against DuckloadRa. That is really good play from IdrA there. And DuckloadRa even says well played. I think it was a well played game from IdrA. So 2 great games here actually. These are 2 of my favorite players. I really like IdrA is playing so well right now. He's been so good the last couple of weeks, and he's always been a good player, but he's playing so good right now. And yes, going to win these games, also a good thing to do in the early stage of the tournament. And this is it for this series, and I'll see you guys next time.